Okay, I'm going to pick on the guys a little bit more because sometimes I just don't understand your process in terms of buying stocks. So I'm going to pick on one that's really popular with guys right now, or used to be, which was space, Virgin Galactic. Oh my God, this biggest piece of shit. Okay, so I'm going to tell you a couple stories about some guys that bought this. One, I was talking to this guy on the East Coast a couple weeks ago, and we were going to his portfolio. I was like, all right, so what are you buying? And he lists them down, and he gets to space. I was like, why are you buying that? And he's like, yeah, I lost a bunch of money on that. I was like, yeah, because it's garbage. He's like, well, you got to get out before it crashes. I was like, why are you buying a stock you know is going to crash? That's the most idiotic thing I've ever heard. Why would you buy that if you know it's going to crash? He's like, well, you got to get out before it crashes. I was like, why buy stocks that are going to crash? Why not just buy good quality stuff that gets you 20 to 30% a year and just sit on it? Why the gamble? I don't get it. Second story. This was a client of mine a couple years ago. It's like COVID's all raging and things like that. Everything's making money. You could throw a dart at a Wall Street Journal and it would make money. And he wants to get into space. I'm like, don't buy this. He's like, well, why not? I go, dude, it's not a business. We're not selling tickets to space, man. There's no revenues. There's no profits. The stock is going to completely tank. I think at that time, it was like $17 a share. Now trading at $3 a share, by the way. And he was like, well, I just want to get in on it. I was like, dude, don't do this. I was like, this isn't a business. This is ridiculous. Put 25 grand into it. It's worth $2,000. It's worth $2,000 right now. And I loved it because it was like a couple months ago. We're looking at it and it's like trading at $4 back then. And he's like, should we add more? I was like, no, dude, it's still not a business. We're not selling tickets for people to go to space yet. And he's like, well, you better keep your eye on it, because we got to add more money and even out our cost basis, which is a smart strategy when you're buying a real business. But I was like, no, we're not buying any more of this. It's like 2 months later, I sent him an email with a screenshot because it went from $4 to $3. I was like, see, still garbage.